I mentioned this on the Square Up last night, but I'll say it again. It looks like Warlock splooged on her chest.
Maybe.
Oh my God.
And now
it
you
ran
can't
down.
unsee it. You can't
Face,
unsee it
neck,
now.
and chest, baby. Face, neck, and chest.
Nerdrotic.com.
There's a deadline that was put down by the armpit, by the studios, saying basically we need to get this done or we might as well wait till next year because everybody's going to be breaking for the holidays. I'm guessing this fall, which we're already in, will be just completely written off unless it's next year. I don't know. And all major blockbusters will be moved to next summer or further back. And I'm guessing further back will be the answer to most, except for stuff that's already locked in. But remember, there's still voiceover work that needs to be done on some pictures, some posts. I don't know. They could probably certainly use AI to fix that, but probably not now. And I think the producers are in the position of strength now because the Film Actors Guild were idiots and put on that levy at the end, which was just dumb. And everybody's saying dumb. And even other actors are saying it was dumb. So witching hour studios to devote another week to resolve the Film Actors Guild strike or give up until January. If that is the case, the fall TV season is lost. New movies won't come out until next summer, Insider says. I think this was kind of going to happen anyway. We've gotten so late in the game, and there was a lot of talk of people expecting this to go till then anyway. This is an utter disaster for theaters. It's going to be COVID all over again. We had one theater chain just get out of Chapter 11, and it's probably going to go right back in. Hollywood studios are giving one more week to negotiations with the Film Actors Guild before they are ready to pack it in for the rest of the year. The Wrap has learned, according to an individual with knowledge of their thinking, the studios believe that if we can't reach a deal in the next week with the Screen Actors Guild, which has been on strike since July 14th, then no production will be able to start before 2024. If that is the case, the studios further believe, then the fall television season is lost and new movies won't be able to come out until next summer. In this scenario, early November will be the drop dead date to salvage any ability to put television or movies into production. Once the calendar hits Thanksgiving, it is unlikely any project would begin production, pushing off everything to the new year and killing studios' incentive to push for a deal. All of this puts significant pressure on the talks going on this week. The CEOs from 4 of the major entertainment conglomerates, Bobby Iger, the Weatherman, Netflix's Ted Sarandos, Warner Brothers and Discovery's David Zaslav, and NBC Universal's Donna Langley will meet anew on Thursday with the Film Actors Guild. Then nothing happened, by the way. President Fran Drescher, the nanny, and chief negotiator, the man with a hyphenated last name, Duncan Crabtree Ireland, and their legal teams in an effort to reach a contract. They're screwed. Mm-hmm. It's already cost them billions. Production's already dropped 41%. It's probably more than that.
What's the bad news?
Well, I want to get through the good news first, Az. Come on.
Okay.
We're already seeing TV shows get canceled. Now, I'm guessing it didn't help that the strike was going on, but they might have been canceled anyway, like Kiefer Sutherland's Rabbit Hole and Fatal Attraction, because that's going to make a good series somehow. Jesus. Negotiations restarted this week on Tuesday after the CEOs walked away 2 weeks ago over a new demand that the Film Actors Guild receive a $1 per subscription fee, not 57 cents, $1, from streaming divisions on top of raises and other benefits, and had been negotiated between the two sides. The studios considered that proposal, along with 2 previous ones seeking a percentage of all streaming revenue, as a non-starter. Yeah, the problem with that, and I'm not the only one who brought this up, is a lot of the stuff on streamers has nothing to do with the unions. These particular unions has nothing to do with LA production, Hollywood production. But they want a piece of that too. That's asinine. The Guild decided to skip further bargaining on Wednesday so they could discuss the offer. The rest of it's going to be blah, 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 levy, producers bad, union good. Guys, we're not going to have a lot to talk about.
What are we going to do?
When it comes to Snow White, that's not a surprise to me. I guess maybe it's a surprise they delayed it a year to go right back in that same slot for the following year in the spring. But that's a movie they're not even finished filming. Like, Rachel Zegler was in London when the actors went on strike. Like, Rachel Zegler was in London for reshoots, remember?
Really? Yeah.
So they're not anywhere close to done with that movie. They still have additional photography to do. So once the actor strike gets back, she might have to, I don't know, if it were to end today, she'd probably be promoting Hunger Games and going on tour for that before she started filming again for Snow White. So it's not a surprise to me they moved it. I don't know if they're going to change anything due to backlash. There's some people that are out there like, oh my God, look, they changed it back to dwarfs after Backlash. There's going to be dwarfs and the Portland fucking freaks in this movie, just for the record. It was always going to be that way. The 7 bandits or whatever they are play a big role in it as well as these CGI monstrosities.
So, based off...
Oh my God! I know your identity.
Yes, all right. But I'm the MCU version, so I'm constantly taking off my mask.
It's nanotechnology.
According to someone who's very close to the production, they've always planned on having dwarfs and bandits. Like that guy, the not love interest male lead in this, is one of the bandits.
So is he watching while they all have sex with her right here, or is that?
I don't know.
I mean,
She's telling them about the dangers of the patriarchy.
Sit down, Snow White.
I was going to say the one on the right looked like Comics Division.
Well, they all look like Comics Division.
What are you talking about? Aquaman 2 has been delayed.
Got a hammer for you.
2 days.
Really?
Oh. It's been delayed 2 days.
And
like
It's
Christmas
been delayed
or
to
something?
December the 32nd.
To December. It might have a chance. December the 22nd. That's a good guess. As December the 22nd. Why? I don't know. They want to ruin your Christmas.
What day of the week?
the trailer looks really bad. Have you seen it? It's boring. There's nothing really happening in it that like excites you to go into it. My son was like, "Didn't they make this movie already?"
It doesn't look like offensively
Who
bad or
cares?
anything. It's just like,
There's just nothing there.
yeah, I was like, I've already seen this. Not like the newest The Marvels trailer, which very exciting by for the first 25 seconds. They just play footage of Endgame and try to connect the villain in this movie to Thanos.
I'm so looking forward to the Marvels.
Like, you remember Thanos? Remember that?
Tony Stark? Remember Captain America? Let's play footage of them.
Characters who will not be in this movie from a scene that will not be in this movie, but they're really connected. We promise. You see that picture of Brie in her Captain Marvel gown, Ryan?
Which one?
There you go.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant like a real picture of her.
She's married to this dude in the movie?
I guess so.
Yeah.
There's actually a storyline about this in the comics. Basically, he's being forced into a marriage that he doesn't want to take part in. So she fights the other woman for the right to marry him. And then when she gets that right, she basically allows him to choose his own path. It's a very masculine-like type of story for her, so that the little puss boy doesn't have to marry somebody he doesn't want to.
It's Disney, though. They're going to be like, he's going to be gay.
Yeah.
He's going to be like, I don't want to marry you
I mean, he
because
looks
I'm
the part.
gay.
Let's just say
Look at the blue guy in the back. You see how this blue guy's looking at him?
Yeah.
I'm staring right at him.
Nerdrotic.com. Please subscribe.
Hey, if you like what we do here at Nerdrotic Daily, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you could do that with your favorite YouTuber as well, I'm sure they would appreciate it as much as I do.